Thank you all very, very much for attending this afternoon session here. I'm glad everyone made it out. This is something I'm very, very passionate about. I'm very excited about. As you can probably hear in my voice, I'm really, really passionate about what's going on here, and I really do hope that each and every one of you take advantage of this opportunity. And from some of the names I see in here already, I know that many of you took advantage of this opportunity last year and will now see a lot of the great benefits of that this year as we roll out even more cool stuff, which you'll see throughout the presentation here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the PivotBoss Masters program here. I wanted to reintroduce this program to you. I opened this up initially in 2013, and last year about this time, and it was the initial launch of PivotBoss Masters. And what I wanted to do was take a core group of traders and really just try to train them based on how professional traders approach the market with true tools and trying to analyze the market based on the actual price rotations, based on volume, based on the key metrics that a lot of traders really look at when they're trading. I think oftentimes a lot of trading is a lot of bells and whistles, a lot of superficial things, setups and indicators and things of that nature. But really, professional trading is much, much different than a lot of folks really give it credit for. You know, one thing that I've really learned here is that much like any profession worthwhile, like a doctor or an attorney or whomever, you have to go through a lot of education. You have to pay your dues. You have to do, to become a doctor, how many years? 10, 15 years of education and study to practice in that profession before you can even begin working with patients. But with trading, it's much different. With trading, there's no barriers to entry. Anybody, if you have money, even if it's $500, anybody can open up a trading account and begin trading. There is no training at all that's required. And you know what? It's designed to be this way. The market, the way it's designed, it's that way for a reason, because it's there so that they can take your money. That's basically what this whole thing is designed for. It's the easiest thing that you can do is open an account and start trading with reckless abandon, really. And it really causes a lot of emotional turmoil, financial turmoil for a lot of traders. And what I really want to do here is put my best foot forward. What I'm doing with the Masters program is giving you a unique, risk-free opportunity to take in what I think and what others have told me is the best education that they've had in trading. And what I'm doing with this program is something that I've never done before, but it's something that I feel super confident in my abilities, I feel super confident in the product, and I feel super confident in the results that I've seen traders have as a result of these teachings. And what I mean by that is you'll never have to pay for trading education again after you have this PivotBoss Masters course. What the goal here is, I'm giving you a risk-free opportunity for the first 100 traders that take this opportunity. And not only that, it's going to be education that's going to be intensive here over the first 6 weeks of the course, which is a modular course that will be sequentially released week over week for 6 weeks. And then from there, every single course that comes out after that and updates to the program will be yours absolutely free forever. So what I'm doing here is, if you go to PivotBossMasters.com, this is the homepage. That is your homepage. This is a no-frills educational offering. I don't have a lot of bells and whistles. I'm not going to do a lot of marketing. I'm not going to go out there and talk all over the place. And you know what? What I wanted to do was create lifetime members that you pay once and you'll never have to go anywhere else again, because you know you can keep coming back and receive a quality product day after day. So right when you come to PivotBossMasters.com, you're going to come right to this login screen, and this is where you log in, and from there, the back end is going to be nothing but course structure, where you have modular courses. You have all kinds of content, including video content, chart study, You'll have playback tools that you'll see, where I'm playing back the day's events exactly as they occurred through the day, speeding it up, slowing it down, showing you absorption, showing you the key pressure points in the market that really help influence price action. I do this on a daily basis. We do it right here with the pros in the Mr. Top Step trading room. I see some familiar faces already in here as well from that room. And the biggest thing here is I've aligned myself with some of the best traders in the world, and really some of the greatest collection of talent that I've seen in one trading room ever. I mean, from floor traders to institutional traders, to hedge fund traders, to those on Wall Street, those in Chicago, around the world, prop firms. And what I'm doing here is giving you the best of the best information as I've gotten it from others and as I've experienced it in the market. So for those of you that were the founders of the Masters program last year, this is all yours. You don't have to pay anymore because this is yours. You paid in last year, and you know what? You paid just $6.95 last year for this access. And this time around, it's going to be a little more. And next time around, it's going to be a little more. And the time after that, it's going to be a little more, because the content will continue to grow, continue to get better and better. And I'm going to continue to limit the content so that we have a much better learning atmosphere. And one thing I wanted to do was provide content that allows you to grow as a trader. One thing about trading is that you never stop learning. And that is what makes me so addicted to trading. Learning is my passion. Teaching is my passion. Trading is my passion. I live my life through passions. I do everything in my day that makes me happy and that makes me passionate. And that's the way I live my life. And in this course, you're going to see me put every single thing I have into it. So I believe that this is the risk-free opportunity you've been waiting for to get top-level instruction. This is a lifetime membership I'm offering here with a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you're not happy after 30 days, I will give you your money back, because quite frankly, if you're not happy, I don't want your money. I only want happy folks that are passionate about learning how to become professional traders. That's what I'm building, is a group of talented professional traders where we can go, we can study, we can learn, we can pass along information, and we can make money together. Not only that, I'm also offering you 3 free months of my premium membership, which is a $297 value. So along with your lifetime membership, I'm also going to give you 3 months of my premium membership absolutely free, included with this purchase, so that you can not only have the best training available, you'll also have the absolute best analysis, daily analysis available. I'm not sure many people put themselves out there as much as I do. And, I don't write to be right or wrong when I write these commentaries, when I write these things. What I do is I write what I believe what I believe could happen in the market, based on key levels, based on analysis, based on what the market is currently doing. And I put myself out there in writing every single week, every single day, all the time. And I become immune to what other people think about what I'm writing about, because I know in good faith, I'm putting my best out there every single day. So I don't have to worry about other people's opinions. But my writing, my work, my outlooks, my direction, all the things I put out there, I think stand above the rest. And that's something I wouldn't have said a long time ago, because I'm not someone that feels like I like to toot the horn a little bit. But, at some point in time, you look at your portfolio of calls against others, and you see that as good as anyone's, mine has been at the top of the list every single week, every single day for the past year, and really since I began doing this professionally back in the early 2000s. And it's because I've had mentors, legendary mentors, that have helped me along the way. I've put hours, days, a lot of time into this, studying every single market move, every tick, every point of absorption as good as I can. And you know what? You never stop learning. And that's the thing you get with this training. One thing I did last year was take on the task of learning multiple platforms, and I must have learned 5 different platforms in a span of 6 months. And the recent one was Market Delta, and that's the platform that I have really inherited here lately, and it has taken my analysis, my trading, my professional level really to a whole nother level. And one thing that I think is really true with trading is you never stop learning. Those that stop learning in trading start to fade. You have to continue to grow and learn in this thing to continue to push forward. So this is a great opportunity here, and I see a question here from Victor. Do we get 3 months, Frank, if purchased last year? Absolutely. Anybody that purchases this membership will get that 3 months free. And if you are already a paying premium member, I will refund you every month for 3 months if you're already paying. So I'm doing this out of super goodwill because I am a super fan of the universe. What goes around comes around. And I've been that way for a very, very long time. I put my best foot forward because that's what I want in return. And you can always know you get that with me. So I am accepting the first 100 traders into the program, and this is what you're going to get, really. What is Master's Program? It's basically premier training for professional traders. And notice I'm not using the terms trading education because I don't know if I agree with that so much anymore. I don't know if it's trading education so much as it is training. It's hardcore habit training. That's what this is. And that's really been my focus, my study over the last year, especially with regards to instruction and professional instruction and teaching, is habit training, mindset training, universe training, mastering yourself, and then identifying the correct and right things to look at in the market so that you can make the best judgment calls as to which way price is heading. When you add that along with proper risk management, you know what? You stop losing money and then you start to make money. And that's the whole goal here. From the very beginning here, what you're going to get is professional instruction that is as good as anyone's out there. And again, this is what I was groomed to do from my days at the University of Texas. And then my days as an early analyst with Nirvana Systems. I was groomed to absorb this information and redistribute it to other traders. And that's what I've been doing for a long time. That's why it's very difficult to find a trader that's both good at trading and also good at teaching. And I think that's what's made me stand out above the rest at times, is my ability to not only convey information to others, but make very difficult concepts easy to grasp and understand. And then not only that, but take on the task of learning new techniques, new ways of absorbing the market and looking at information, and then again, redistributing that information to my fellow traders. And that's one thing that you'll get with me every single day as I continue to work and bust my butt for you guys. So this is leading edge technology that I'll be using here. Again, I referenced Market Delta. I've used Thinkorswim, NinjaTrader. A lot of these top platforms, and a lot of them have a lot of great tools that can make some traders very, very nervous about approaching the market because you're thinking, wow, how am I going to master all this stuff? But you know what? If you're looking at this and you're thinking, I'm never going to learn this, and you're looking at this footprint chart right here to the right, and you're thinking, how in the world am I going to learn this right here? What does that even mean? Well, you know what? If you're thinking, how am I going to learn this, you're probably right. You know, I need folks that are going to be in this membership that are going to say, I can learn this stuff. I'm going to learn this stuff, and I'm going to profit with it. Because that's the way you really push forward, is by working and believing, and in this case, just absorbing the information that I'm going to redistribute to you. Because seeing the information through the eyes of some of this technology is going to be absolutely amazing. How you can, with precision, call the top or the bottom as it happens. As is the case right here. Just a few weeks ago when I was noticing absorption on those 1750s in the ES, I think I was the first one to call out absorption at those levels for 2 straight days and said, you know what, if this thing breaks to the upside, watch out, because the short covering rally is going to take us back to the highs. and potentially to 1900 by April. And what has happened? We've rallied big time. So that's what I'm looking for here, are traders that are eager to learn, eager to put their best foot forward and absorb what I'm putting out there. So what I'm doing here is going to be passing along cutting edge education to you guys and teaching you through the use of multiple mediums, through video analysis, through chart study, screen grabs, and also playback tools so that you can see price being absorbed at various areas. You can see these buy and sell programs triggering, because I see it on a daily basis. And all it is habit training. You see, read, react, and that's all it is. That's trading. You put your best foot forward out there, and then you just let proper trade management rule the way. The other thing is, we're going to get great proprietary tools with this stuff. One of the things that I'm passionate about is not only learning and absorbing this trading information, but it's also creating. I have a background, a minor background in computer science, and one of the things I like to do is program my own indicators, program my own tools. All of this stuff is yours. If I have it, you'll have it, and that's the goal here. I've never been one to say, hey, this is my indicator, I'm not giving it to you. Because quite frankly, I've never thought I was smart enough to create an indicator that no one else has ever thought of. What I do is try to create things that make sense to me, that work in the market the way that I like to see it, and then I give it away to anyone that's ready to have it. And that's what you're going to get here. You're going to get my proprietary tools where you can see my key levels on your charts if you want these. You can see, all of my various key levels, my ADR targets. You can use what I love to call the PivotBoss oscillator. It's a fantastic oscillator there. So what I'm going to do is really just provide everything out there for one great membership fee here. And I see a couple of questions here coming through, so I'm going to run through them right now. Frank, can these techniques be used to trade options as well as futures? That's a great, great question there. A lot of my training is going to focus around futures. It's going to focus around futures, but I'll be quite honest. The techniques that I'll be teaching in the course, techniques like auction market theory, just generally the auction market theory, and then from there, order flow techniques, risk management techniques, core and analytical techniques, those types of things, identifying algo and program activity, those can be applied in any market, And if you can apply those to any underlying, you can use those in your options trading as well. So what I'm doing is providing core analysis, core training that is going to allow you to transfer that knowledge to any market that you choose to trade. So right on topic here, let's talk about what the PivotBoss Masters core training is going to be. The core training is going to be 6 core modules. 6 core modules. The first one is going to be a core principles module. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to sequentially release these modules every Saturday for 6 straight Saturdays, starting with March 1st. On March 1st, the first module will be released, and it'll be a core principles module that really gets everyone with the right foundational concepts. And what I want to do here is actually provide a sequential update here that allows you to get the right footing, just like you would if you were at a prop firm and they were bringing you up to speed with how to trade correctly at their prop firm, or if you were on the floor, how would you be brought along? You'd be brought along being taught auction market theory, reading the order flow, and those types of things, identifying trapped aggressive buyers and sellers, identifying where the points of emphasis in the charts are, or how and why and what is triggering these buy and sell programs. That's exactly what you'll be getting here. So on March 1st, you'll get the first core module, core principles module. The following Saturday, you'll get another core module, which will be core analysis. And in this module, you'll get the core analysis that you should really be using in your charts: volume profiling, identifying key levels, using volume profiling, identifying algo or program levels, and those types of activities. I'll show you how I do these things. And not only that, but these modules will be the stepping stones to filling out more more content within each of these modules. So the way they start out is not the way they'll finish, because the way they start out will be how I release this right away. And then from there, they'll continue to grow and grow with more and more content throughout the course of the year and every year. So you'll never have to pay for this again. And core trade management will be the third course. Core price forecasting, execution, and mindset. All of these 6 different modules will be released 6 straight weeks in a row. And then from there, we will continue to update various parts of these core modules, in addition to creating other concepts as well that may not, other courses that may not fall within the confines of these modules. So basically, for example, in these modules, we don't talk about system development. But that's something that I have a great expertise in. One thing that I did when I was at my former company was we managed futures funds. And with that, I created mechanical trading strategies that really performed really well, especially when you combine them together and when you apply proper risk and trade management and those types of things. And now with the tools I have available at my hands, these strategies that I'll be creating, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'll provide the signals. I'll provide the indicators. I will teach courses on how these things are being done. And these can be led to program and auto trading as well. So that's what I'll really be doing here is this core foundational concepts here is enough to give you enough value for your buck immediately. And then from there, I will continue to build on these year over year, but not just once a year, throughout the year. Maybe every couple of months you'll have a brand new course with brand new course training, new concepts. And this is what's great about trading in general. The stuff I'm teaching now, some of it wasn't even available. It didn't even exist several years ago. And that's the way it's going to be forever as a trader, really. I mean, 20 years from now, we'll be learning completely new stuff, right? A lot of the core concepts will stay the same, but the tools may change and the tools may get better. And that's what's so exciting to me is I get to continue to learn, and I think that's really the essence of life. As you continue to learn, you continue to grow and evolve as a person, and that's really why it's one of my passions. So if you come down here, you'll see that this thing is a completely risk-free opportunity. It's a complete 30-day money-back guarantee, not from the day you sign up. So if you sign up right now, because remember, there's only 100 traders that are going to get this offer. And I have a list in the thousands. So I know last time it filled up very, very quickly. I didn't offer it to 100. I offered it to 50. And I had 75 knocking on the door very, very quickly, begging to get in. I opened it up to 100 this time, and I imagine there's going to be more knocking on the door. But one thing I wanted to do was not overcrowd the thing. Obviously, this is all brand new technology. I want everything to go swimmingly well for everyone that's in it, and I want a great experience for everyone that comes on board. And one thing about this is you're going to get fantastic training, but it's also going to be extremely well priced. This is the pricing structure right here. It's basically a one-time fee of $9.95. And I know for some traders that looks extremely cheap. For other traders, it looks extremely expensive. But I'll tell you one thing right now. Trading is about risk management. Trading is about risk management, and trading is about identifying value. What I've done with this offer is I've completely removed the risk for you. And I've given you immense value because you pay once and you'll never have to pay again. Just like those traders, those initial founding members did last year, paid $6.95, came on board, and now this is all theirs forever. They identified value, and I didn't even give them a risk-free trial, a risk-free opportunity, but they knew the value. This one is even better. The reason why is because I want to create an environment of dedicated professional traders that are aspiring to be the best of the best. And that is what trading is. I want to be the best trader. That's what I want to do. And I will, because that's my goal, is to become the best of the best. And really and truly, if your goal is not to become the best of the best at trading, you're going to lose money, because only the best of the best survive. Only the top 10% make money. 90% lose. So the best of the best are those 10%. If you're not striving to be the best of the best, then, it's going to be tough. So yes, absolutely. If you're not happy with what you're seeing here, after 30 days, you can completely get a refund. And I know there is the potential for someone to take the entire course, love it, and still say they're not happy with it, but I'm willing to take that risk because I am confident in the product, I'm confident in my approach, and I have good faith out there. I really do. I have good faith out there that I'm putting my best on the line. I know that my training is as good or better than anyone out there, and I'm super, super confident in the results I've seen out of the traders that have participated. As a matter of fact, some of the traders that I've had the longest relationships with, 8 years, 10 years, 6 years with, have now gotten better than I am, perhaps, at trading, and teach me things every day. It's uncanny, and that's what I'm trying to do. I want to make you better than I am. I want to create you into a trading machine by looking at the right things, reading and reacting, and that's my goal. So right here, it's $9.95. It's a one-time fee. You'll never have to pay again. You're going to get a lifetime membership. You're going to get professional grade instruction unlike anyone else. You're going to get those core training modules, 6, right out of the gate for the first 6 weeks. You're going to get 3 free months of my premium membership, which is, I believe, the best premium membership for traders out there. I really do. And I'm giving it away right now for free. And it's a $297 value. You're going to get a private members community. You're going to get access to my proprietary tools. There's always going to be more and more education out there as I continue to build it. And there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. What's not to love? No risk, all reward. And that's an offer no one can refuse. If you're not familiar with my premium membership, here's a look. This is a look at the premium membership. This is my PivotBoss premium membership. This is what has gotten a lot of buzz this year, because what I did was updated my dashboard to include a ton of content in one beautiful dashboard that allows you to really navigate very, very quickly. Right out of the gate, you have these quick access buttons that you can go right to. If I want to go down to the ES, let's drop down to it. There it is. Here's the premium ES. I have my short-term commentary, my medium-term commentary, video reports with long-term outlooks, key levels where you can come in here and look at where my weekly targets are, where my monthly targets are, all the key levels in the charts. I identify levels, like for example today, above 1826 has a primary upside target at 1832.5 with a scaling point at 27.5. And that's what I'm talking about. I give these ideas. You can see on the charts exactly where my levels are and where did price go, right up to those upside targets after 1826 was taken out. So it's these types of things here that has really gravitated to a lot of traders. Not only that, I provide top-notch commentary and articles in here. For example, here are my premium educational videos. I tweeted one yesterday that showed you when VPOC went offered here and that triggered a sell program, what it looked like. This is the type of thing that we'll be doing here in our master's course, but I'll be doing it with even better technology, rewinding tools, and those types of things. You can look at some of the educational articles that I've written here, where I said, hey, 34.20, that's the buy. That's the buy. And then you see a big time rally to both of those, to 2 of my 3 targets. I talked about targets at 35.77.5, 36.10, and 37.00, and we reached 2 of the 3 very, very, very quickly when a lot of the market was saying we're going to go down to 0. It's these types of things where you can identify some of these key levels, and I'm going to teach you how I do every single one of these things. So what I'm going to be looking at is getting core group of traders that are willing to take this risk-free offer and become the best. So, with that said, I have, if anyone has questions here, I'll go ahead and answer those questions for you. All right, Greg is asking a question here. What platform do we need to see the indicators or use the indicators? I have indicators created for various platforms, including Nirvana suite of platforms, OmniTrader Visual Trader, Market Delta, Thinkorswim, and NinjaTrader. However, most of, if not every single bit of my content will be driven with Market Delta. In my experience here, it is clear-cut one of the best platforms, if not the absolute best that I've ever used. And I was able to absorb that platform in about good 6 weeks. And in 6 weeks with that platform, I was able to do more with it without having any instruction outside of just looking at their website than I was able to do in 10 or 12 years with any other platform combined. That's how powerful I thought this platform is. And it's really, really helped me, again, take the trading to the next level, take my instruction to another level, and really offer this content that you're getting now is going to be really driven by that technology. All right, more questions here. What access is available to the people who purchased your $695 course during April of 2013? That's a great question. Anyone that purchased Master's Program last year is going to get this absolutely free. You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay. You're going to get free logins if you've already done this. So if you've already jumped in, last year, you'll be receiving an email that allows you to log into the dashboard. It's a static dashboard right now. And next week, you'll see the first course module pop up. But in that dashboard is going to allow you to claim your 3 free months of premium membership or ask for a refund for 3 months if you're already a premium member. So yes, if you already did the course last year and that training, you're going to get all this free. And anyone that signs up, these 100 traders that sign up this time around are not going to have to pay next year. If you do not make the cut this time around and you want to get in and you're outside of the 100, I'm going to provide a wait list. And next time I reopen it, I'll allow those traders to be the first ones that know about the reopening. One thing about reopening the list is that this is the first time I'm offering this again since last year. So the next time I offer this may not be until next year. How far do you think you would have gone if you would have taken this course today? How far do you think you will go if you take this course today and all of a sudden 2015 comes around? I think the growth will be immense. So as everyone knows, a journey of 1,000 steps starts with 1 step. And then a journey of 1,000 miles starts with 1 mile. You know what I mean? It's basically, you got to take that first step to get anywhere. And I think this is the step that a lot of folks are really looking for. Premium, top-level trading education, and it's risk-free. Unbelievable. Because I don't think you can get any price like this from anyone else out there. And that's the type of offer, is something that you cannot refuse. Almost like The Godfather. Is there a live trading room that's included? There is not a live trading room that is included right now. Basically, I have the premium membership that gives you up to the minute information, really, at times. It's giving you all the stuff you need right out of the gate. You have pre-market videos, you have post-market videos, you have midday videos, educational videos, and this is where I put a lot of my analysis out and commentary and really keep everyone informed. I'm a contributing partner to the Mr. Top Step Trading Room, so that is where I live with the best traders out there. And you know what? I really wouldn't have it any other way right now. As they say over there, is you really don't want to trade in a closet. You want to trade out there with other professional traders and really get your feet wet and see how others are doing this stuff. And I think that's extremely important. So Sherry's asking, how would I have access to Market Delta's footprint? Would I have to use it myself or look at your website? Well, with Market Delta, they have 2 products. One is charts and one is trader. And I want to do a webinar with this by myself, or invite them to do one to my group here. because I think they can represent themselves much better. But they have two products, one of which is free, and that's the Market Delta Trader. If you have one of their brokers that plugs into their API, you can use it free. So you can have the footprint on your desktop by this evening if you use one of their API brokers, and they have a good list of them. And if you have Market Delta Charts, which I do, that is the platform that you would pay for that has the full blast of and full complement of trading tools, and it's phenomenal. More than worth what you pay for it. Let's see, another question. As PivotBoss Master, we still have to pay the monthly premium fee to get the daily tools and commentary and info, right? That's a good question. Basically, with the tools here, rather with the membership, after your free 3 months, then it would be $99 per month if you wanted to stick on with it. $99 per month, you would be grandfathered in at that price point, because that's an introductory price point that is going to rise at some point. But by joining this course, you'll be, first of all, get this stuff for free for 3 months, and then you'll be grandfathered in at that $99 rate for as long as you want to have that membership, because the price will be going up later this year. Dave's asking, are your targets intraday or do you hold overnight? Both. The ADR targets, and if you can look right here on my PivotBoss dashboard here, I put the ADR targets right here every single morning, and also a lunch update. And this gives you weekly targets, it gives you monthly targets, and it gives you the day's upside and downside targets. So if you look at this grid here, here are the 6 futures products. And to the left, you see monthly targets. These are the monthly upside targets. This is the primary target for the month on the upside, and this is the secondary target for the month on the upside. On the left side, the primary target for the downside is 96.62, and the secondary downside target is 94.40 for crude oil. Over on the right, you have weekly targets above and below current price, and you also have your intraday targets on the bottom here. So scaling 50, that's your scaling target. You have a primary target for the day, a secondary target for the day, and the day's extended target. So you can see right here, these are the 3 targets that I focused on with a break above 18.26 today, and we reached 3 of the 4. Typically speaking, you're not going to reach the extended target every single day. That's a day where you see, where price is probably coiled up in the prior day, and then you see expansion. We nearly got it today, but not quite. But we reached the 3 targets that we should have gotten. So I'm going to teach you all of this. I'm going to provide these tools. And the good news is these techniques work on anything you trade if they have valid price movement, because it's all based on average daily range. All right, Carlos is asking, Frank, in this master course, would you teach everything that you have in your book? That's a great question. My book provides a great foundation. For those of you that are not familiar, I wrote Secrets of a Pivot Boss, which was released in 2010. And it got phenomenal worldwide, reviews that were just beyond my dreams. And it's something that I really worked hard for. And that book really lays a good foundation. So I will be teaching course material from the book, but more importantly, I'm going to be teaching course material that far exceeds what's in the book because of the new stuff that I have at my fingertips. So not only will I be teaching some of those foundational concepts from my book, I'm going to be teaching a lot more as well in the form of new technology. John's asking, what is your trading style in the ES? I have a various trading styles. First of all, my trading style is risk management. That's always first and foremost. I may not make money every day, but I don't lose money much either. What I try to do is show you how to limit your risk immediately upon entering a trade through scaling, through adding the appropriate portions, and those types of things. Money management, risk management, identifying the best levels that give you razor sharp risk management, those types of things. But I trade all styles because I was taught all styles. That's why I can write a piece for Mr. Topstep that looks 3 or 4 or 5 months into the future and nail the analysis, and then I can come in here, look at a footprint chart on a 4-tick chart, and knock out a quick 2 or 3 pointer on the ES. I have various styles, from swing style management to And one thing I never really talk about is the fact that my best is that the retirement accounts of my friends and family on longer term trades. That's the thing that I've been most successful at, is the longer term trend analysis, the longer term studies, and identifying the right times to buy and sell on a longer term horizon on much larger scales. So I run the gamut from micro scalping all the way to higher time frame, longer term, months or even years out. And that's something, again, that it all goes back to my resource of mentors that have really helped me hone those skills and look for the right things. So this course, while right out of the gate, it's going to look at pro style trading, intraday trading, right out of the gate, it's going to involve all kinds and styles of trading over time. Tim's asking, do you plan on tracking any stocks? Through my premium membership, I do want to add a stock component at some time. I don't want to rush to it right now. A lot of my traders that come on are really futures oriented, but that's a component that I definitely want to do. And that's why I really learned the style of trading that I've learned, because I wanted to identify a style of trading that allowed me to utilize those techniques and practices on any wide variety of products that I want to trade, whether it's a stock, a ETF, Forex, futures, options, what have you. Those are the things that I really want to do. And I think, Tim, you have it right. I could offer right on this grid that you're looking at on your screen, beneath the YM, I could put Tesla targets out there. I could put Netflix targets out there, or Google targets, and it's automatically calculated. So this is a section that I could add very, very quickly if there's enough interest. So let me know, any of you, send me an email and drop me anything that you like. But right now, I do want to offer it, but it's not currently there. All right, let's see. More questions here. Do you post your trades on the website for the premium members? I post analysis, and I also talk about any trades that I may be in at the time. So here's where I'm posting my analysis and saying, if this happened, I'm looking to be long or short here with targets here and there. Or above here, I'm looking to buy it with targets here and there. Sometimes in these update videos, I'll say, hey, I just took a short, and I'm looking for targets here or there. Or I can say, hey, I think if price gets up to, like today, if price gets up there to 1839.5 to 1840, it's a major LVN up there. It's probably going to be a brick wall. That's a spot to look for shorts. So I will tell you what I'm looking to do or what I am doing. So it's something that I just try to communicate that information as much as I can. Oleg's asking, so do you need market delta charts for custom indicators, right? Right now I'm going to provide tools for market delta. Absolutely, but I will also have a development section where I will be creating some of these for other platforms as well, as the demand calls for. Joe's asking, are these the only 6 instruments you focus on? These are the main instruments I focus on, but they're, you have the TF, you have EMD, you have bonds, you have all of those things, and I can put a grid out there that puts everything out there for you right away, and you can see all this stuff with no other work. So, but one thing I want to do is really limit my focus at times, because I am doing so many things on the back end that it's hard to look at everything. But it's something where you have to be able to track and focus the things that help make money. Those intermarket relationships are extremely important, and if you can understand those intermarket relationships, it can really help you with your trades. Oh, that's excellent, Oleg. Send me an email. I could always use the help. All right, so without further ado, I just wanted to say thank you all very, very much. Again, I am extremely, extremely excited about this opportunity. 8 days, 7 hours, 9 minutes, 14 seconds until the launch of the first module. Again, I'm only accepting 100 traders into this program. It's a risk-free opportunity. Again, as traders, you manage risk and you identify value. And this is a risk-free opportunity with immense value. If I were trading this opportunity right now, I'd bet the farm and buy. But that's me. But as traders, you have to have conviction, you have to have confidence, and you have to pull the trigger. So again, thank you all very, very much for attending today's Masters. launch. I really, really hope you give it some time. If you have any questions at all, please send me an email, frank@pivotboss.com. frank@pivotboss.com. And I'll type this through the chat right here just so you can actually see it. Because seeing, hearing, it's all retention. Oh, Victor's asking, when will we get the login if we purchased last year? The login will be sent out, the earliest would be tonight, but perhaps over the weekend. I'm actually going out of town with my wife on an anniversary trip. So we're heading out on a first plane out tomorrow morning, and lots to do behind the scenes until then. But I really, really do hope that you all take advantage of this opportunity. I'm trying to build something special here, and I'm trying to do it with good faith, with a risk-free offer, and I'm going to break my back for you. I always have, I always will, and that's why I'm still here. That's why I'm recruited to the best of the best, and hard work does indeed pay off. So anyways, everyone, thank you very, very much for attending this session. Please let me know if you have any questions, and for those of you that are founding members of Master's Program, thank you for coming on board last year. Thank you for your dedication and your growth, because it really helped pave the way for others that want to experience this stuff. So thank you all very, very much. I appreciate all of you for taking this time out today, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care.